I've been receiving several messages on social media regarding this issue, and people are asking me a question that why our Prime Minister, Mr. Nawaz Sharif, was quiet when Donald Trump had raised allegations against Hezbollah and Hamas, and he had declared it as a terrorist organizations. Was our Prime Minister quiet just for the sake of national interest? I want to ask him a question: that what sort of national interest you are talking about? When innocent Palestinian children are being incinerated with the white phosphorus, when they had occupied our Qibla Awwal, when they are killing our Muslim brothers and sisters of Palestine on daily basis, when our sisters are being raped on daily basis in Israeli occupied Palestine, I want to ask them a question: that you had arrested Hafiz Saeed just for the sake of national interest. What sort of national interest? When students of Indian occupied Kashmir were tortured because of raising slogans of Pakistan Zindabad, what sort of national interest when our Muslim sisters are being raped in Indian occupied Kashmir on the daily basis? What sort of national interest when the same country was responsible for terrorist attack at APS Peshawar? What sort of national interest when the same country, India, is funding Tehreek-e-Taliban? What sort of national interest when the same India is funding BLA, BRA, BSO and BLF and all sort of so-called separatist movements of our Baluchistan province? Our government has released Raymond Davis for the sake of national interest. They hanged Mumtaz Qadri for the sake of national interest. They're not raising voice for Afia Siddiqui just because of national interest is at stake. Are these corrupt politicians talking about national interest or for their own personal interest? My question is that, do you really think we are bound to follow the decisions of international court, what they said regarding the Kulbhushan Yadav? Do you? If we are an independent state, do you think we are? If we are, then I think the decision of international court doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It simply doesn't matter. If our leadership was sincere with Pakistan, they would have hanged Kulbhushan on the same day at APS Peshawar. And if the decision of international court really matters, if it really matters, then why don't you raise the issue of Afia Siddiqui over there? Why don't you take the issue of Kashmir over there? All these sort of issues can never be solved until and unless we have a sincere leadership whose sincerity and loyalty is towards Islam and Pakistan. सुल्तान सलाउद्दीन अयूबी ने कहा था कि जब मुसलमान की तलवार पर औरत और शराब आ जाए तो वो बेगैरत हो जाता है। कौम को अब फैसला करना है कि वो अपने हकूक़ के लिए खुद उठती है या इंतज़ार करती रहती है।